In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to translate the English word so into Spanish. It's not as simple as many students tend to think. I'll show you what I mean. Take a look at these two sentences in English. It was raining, so I stayed home. I turned off the light so my wife could fall asleep. If we translate those into Spanish, so would be translated differently in each one. Estaba lloviendo, así que me quedé en casa. Apagué la luz para que mi mujer pudiera dormirse. See, we have así que and para que. They're both translating so, but they are not interchangeable. So how do you know which one to use? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video, all right? So here's the difference. Así que shows the result of the action from the first clause. Think of it as like therefore, or because of that, the first clause, or as a result of what just happened, I did this. Se me olvidó la cartera en casa, así que no pude pagar la cuenta. I forgot my wallet at home, so I couldn't pay the bill. Like, because of that, I couldn't pay the bill. Now, para que shows the purpose of the action in the first clause, like why that happened. The purpose was so the thing in the second clause could occur or not occur. Voy a hablar con ella para que entienda la situación. I'm going to talk with her so that she understands the situation. See, that's so that, right? That's the purpose of talking to her, so she understands it. I know some folks watching keyed in on that entienda and thought I made a mistake. Should be entiende, Paul. It's an ER verb, entender. I didn't make a mistake. That is in the subjunctive mood. You see, para que is a subjunctive trigger. For those of you who are watching and have no idea what the subjunctive is, it's one of those things that people can make more complicated than it really needs to be. If you just think of the subjunctive as different set of conjugations and that they're triggered by certain grammatical constructions so you know when to use them, that's really all you need to know. Just don't overthink this thing. So if you have a word list, you're going to write para que plus subjunctive and you're not going to forget. Now you might be wondering if así que triggers a subjunctive. It does not, folks. It is not a subjunctive trigger, so you would just conjugate after it as you normally would. So you want to try some of these on your own? Take a look at this one. It's very hot outside, so we stayed home. Go ahead and take a stab at that one. Now, if you don't know all the vocabulary, that's not really what I'm concerned with. What I'm focusing on is if you know whether you use para que or así que. That's the biggest thing. So, right away, let's answer that. What did you get in there? Así que. Hace mucho calor afuera, así que nos quedamos en casa, right? And it's nos quedamos. It's in the plain old indicative, which is the plain old present tense here, not the subjunctive, because así que is not a subjunctive trigger. Here's another one for you. I'm going to wash the car so that it's clean tomorrow. Así que or para que? Para que, again, right? Voy a lavar el coche, or you might have said el carro, para que esté limpio mañana. And a little faster this time. Voy a lavar el coche para que esté limpio mañana. And it's esté, it's in the subjunctive because it's para que, and we know it's a trigger now. Last one for you here. There was no food in the house, so we ordered pizza. Pizza. It's making me hungry already. So, así que or para que? Así que. No había comida en casa, así que pedimos pizza. Now, in some countries, you'll use ordenar to order food. You might have, ordenamos pizza. But in other countries, they're like, that's not Spanish, all right? Now, the purpose of this video is that you understand the difference between para que and así que, and you use them correctly. But I know if I stop the video right now, someone will inevitably write in the comments section, what about the other uses of so, Paul? Like, so, do you want to go to the beach? And, Maria is so pretty. So, I will address those. Let's start right there. I start sentences in English all the time with so. I'm notorious for it. And a good alternative for that in Spanish, in most cases, is just going to be entonces. Because it's more like, then let's do that, okay? So let's address this topic. Entonces, abordemos este tema. See, entonces fits in pretty well there. The other use of so is we want to say something like, Maria is so pretty. Most people don't have trouble with that type of construction. They're going to come up with something like María es muy bonita, or just María es tan bonita. That sort of so. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. And before I head out, I just want to mention my membership group, the Qroo Spanish Crew. If you're looking to have more interaction with me, be able to ask me questions directly on a regular basis, and have access to a ton of exclusive content like videos, courses, and downloads that I'm constantly adding to, you might want to pop over and check it out. I'll put the URL on the screen, and I'll also include a link in the description section of this video. I hope to see you there.